Hey Sparkle Squad, ready for our weekly Girly Games dive? In this video, we're exploring 13 enchanting games featuring the legendary Clamp universe and other Shojo classics. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Moon Lady, your guide where art meets cozy gaming. Check the Girly Games playlist linked above for more recommendations. Now grab your tea and let's get into the Clamp multiverse. First up, Magic Knight Rayearth for the Sega Saturn. This classic JRPG is based on Clamp's beloved anime about three ordinary girls who get transported to the magical world of Sephiroth. You play as Hikaru, Umi, and Fu, three classmates who must become legendary magic knights to save the princess and restore peace to the land. The gameplay is classic turn-based JRPG with each character having unique abilities and weapons. What makes this version special? It's one of the few Clamp games that got a Western release, with full English voiceover.
The legend becomes an embarrassing reality. What can they hope to accomplish using this?
What kind of nightmare is this? That hurt! Since we're all conscious of what's happening, I think we can rule out dreaming.
The pixel art is absolutely gorgeous and the story follows the anime's plot closely.
My friends call me Umi.
This is a classic RPG that's perfect for everyone wanting a story-driven magical adventure with that signature Clamp charm.
What do you mean, children? You're more of a child than I am, buddy.
I have lived on this world for 745 years. My name is Clef. I am the High Priest of Sephiroth, and your guide in this realm, until you reach the end of your journey together.
Next, we have Tsubasa Chronicle for the NDS. This game is based on Clamp's massive crossover series where characters travel across dimensions, collecting Sakura's scattered memories. It's basically the Clamp equivalent of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now here's where it gets really interesting. The battle system is built around card-based rock, paper, scissors. You build a deck of 16 cards, each one representing rock, paper, or scissors. When you enter a fight, you pick your cards and hope they beat what your opponent chooses. Get the winning hand and you deal damage. Lose and you take a hit. If you're a Clamp fan and love card battles, this is a unique gem. Just be prepared for a simple but addictive rock, paper, scissors adventure. Now let's talk about XXX Holic on the PlayStation 2. This game follows the adventures of Kimihiro Watanuki, a boy who can see spirits and works for the mysterious witch Yuku Ichihara. The series has this incredible gothic aesthetic mixed with supernatural mystery that's absolutely captivating. The gameplay is a visual novel with investigation elements, where you help Watanuki grant wishes and deal with supernatural occurrences. The XXX Holic series has an intricate connection to Tsubasa, with both series occurring in the same universe and characters crossing over regularly. In fact, Watanuki was born to fill the gap Sayuran left in space-time when he made his wish. This is some mind-bending multiverse stuff that Clamp does so beautifully. Wait, let me feed my tamas. They're quite hungry. I'm working on a video reviewing the new White Glacier Paradise. I got this cute Okojuchi, so stay tuned. Now for some heartwarming romance. Chobits Atashidaki no Hitu on the GBA. Based on Clamp's beloved series about a boy who finds a Persicom, personal computer girl, named Chi. This visual novel explores one of the most touching love stories in anime history. Atashidaki no Hitu translates to my only person, and this game focuses on the relationship between the protagonist, Hideki, and the adorable innocent Chi. You'll make choices that affect how their emotional journey unfolds, with beautiful CGs capturing all the sweet and tender moments. It's a pure, heartwarming experience that's perfect for anyone who loves romance stories with depth and emotion. And here's its sister game, Chobits Chidaki no Hitu on the PS2. While Atashidaki no Hitu focuses on Hideki's perspective, Chidaki no Hitu, which translates to Chi's only person, tells the story from Chi's point of view. This dual release approach was a clever way to give fans a complete experience from both sides of this touching love story. You'll experience Chi's journey of self-discovery as she learns about love, humanity, and her own mysterious origins. The GBA game is in English while this one is in Japanese, with crisp visuals taken straight from the anime series. Both are visual novels and are perfect for fans who want to experience the full emotional spectrum of the Chobits universe. for something a bit different. Angelique Layer on the Game Boy Advance. Based on Clamp's series about battling dolls controlled by a player's mind. This was actually Clamp's first work published in the shonen demographic. The series follows Misaki Suzuhara, a young girl who becomes obsessed with the game of Angelique Layer, where players use their thoughts to control customizable battle dolls in a massive arena. The GBA game captures the excitement of Angelique Layer's high-tech battles, letting you customize your own angel and fight in tournaments. You'll train your doll, unlock new abilities, and climb the ranks to become the champion. While it never made it outside Japan, it remains a fascinating piece of Clamp gaming history for collectors. Now for something much darker. X Onmei no Sontaku on the original PlayStation. Based on Clamp's dark apocalyptic series, X 1999, this 3D fighting game features aerial combat where characters battle using magical spells within spiritual barriers called Kikai. You can choose from 10 fighters across 2 factions, the Dragons of Heaven and the Dragons of Earth. The game includes a story mode following the TV series continuity and a versus mode for multiplayer battles. Each character has about 8 special moves supervised by Madhouse Studio to ensure authenticity. 2 different endings await depending on who you choose. Moving beyond Clamp, let's talk about Princess Crown on the Sega Saturn. This game is absolutely legendary. Princess Crown is a masterpiece of 2D action RPG design, telling the story of Princess Gradriel on a quest to protect her kingdom from an ancient evil. The art style is drop-dead gorgeous, featuring hand-drawn sprites that look like they stepped right out of a fairy tale illustration. It's often considered a precursor to the Vanillaware games like Odin's Sphere and Marumasa. The gameplay combines real-time action combat with deep RPG mechanics and a touching story about responsibility, friendship, and finding your own path. Princess Crown stands out as one of the most polished, story-driven experiences on the Sega system, and it's fully patched in English thanks to the fans. You can play it today. Now for something super cozy. Marmalade Boy on the Super Nintendo. Based on the beloved romance anime and manga, this game captures all the soap opera drama of the series. The story follows Miki and Yu, whose parents swap partners, forcing them to live as step-siblings in a complicated family situation. Naturally, by anime logic, they end up falling in love. It's classic love triangle meets family drama with all the emotional twists you'd expect. The game is primarily a visual novel with relationship-building elements, where you make choices that affect how the story unfolds. If you love dramatic romance stories with lots of heart, this is definitely worth checking out. There's an English patch in the works by fans as of July of this year, but no known ETA just yet. Next up, Hana Yoridango, another love story on the Game Boy Color. Based on the iconic manga and drama series Boys Over Flowers, if you know, you know. This game lets you dive into the world of elite Itoko Academy. The series follows Tsukushi Makino, a working-class girl who gets caught up with the F4, the 4 most powerful boys at her prestigious school. Another love story offers a fresh take on the beloved franchise, letting players make romantic choices and experience the drama of high society romance. With the recent popularity of the live-action adaptations, this game is a nostalgic treat for fans of the series. It's all about choosing your love interest and navigating the complicated social dynamics of this elite world. Now for one of the original isekai stories, Fushigi Yugi on the PS2. Based on the classic romance anime Fushigi Yugi, this game follows the story of Miyaka Yuki, a girl who gets transported into a magical book and becomes the priestess of the legendary Suzaku god. This series was way ahead of its time in the isekai genre. You will guide Miyaka as she gathers her 7 celestial warriors and navigates romantic tensions between the fiercely loyal Tamahome and the complex Hotohore. The game features beautiful anime-style artwork and dramatic storytelling that defined shoujo anime for a generation.
もっとこっちに来なさい。そっち。
I only found scattered attempts to translate this game by fans as late as 2014, but unfortunately it remains unfinished. Time for some magical girl charm. Sugar Sugar Rune on the NDS. This game is based on the magical shoujo manga about 2 young witches, Chocolate and Vanilla, who compete to collect the most hearts from human boys to become the next queen of the magical world. The gameplay focuses on using spells and charisma to win hearts, with rhythm and timing-based mechanics. You'll attend magical school, interact with charming characters, and compete in heart-collecting challenges. The game has adorable magical girl aesthetics with vibrant, colorful visuals. It's a delightful mix of magical school life and light-hearted romance. While it never left Japan, it's a fantastic example of the magical girl genre in gaming. Finally, the vision of Escaflowne on the PlayStation. This brings the epic fantasy mecha romance anime to life in a full video game adaptation. The series is famous for its unique blend of shoujo romance and shonen action, featuring protagonist Hitomi Kanzaki being transported to the magical world of Gaia, where she discovers she's a princess with prophetic visions. Oh, and there are giant mecha called Gaimalaves that fight in epic battles. The game combines traditional JRPG exploration with mecha battle sequences, offering a bit of everything. From the Clamp universe magic of Magic Knight Rayearth, Tsubasa Chronicle, and Chobits, to other shoujo classics like Princess Crown. These games offer so much joy, romance, and adventure. Which game are you most excited to try? Are there any Clamp or shoujo games that I missed? Drop a comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps keep these videos in your algorithm. See you in the next video.